What's going on, Ingram Muscle family?
Hi, guys.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Tony.
And I'm Brittany.
And this is Ingram Muscle channel. So if you tuned in and locked in, make sure you subscribe to our channel. So today we got a good one for y'all, man. First of all, Happy New Year 2022. We made it through 2021. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We made it. We made it through a challenging year for some, a blissful year for others. So today we want to talk about how to win financially in 2022. So we got some good stuff coming up. First of all, we're going to talk about goals. We're going to talk about strategy. We're going to talk about execution, follow up, and then we got a bonus one at the end for y'all. So y'all stay locked in.
Let's get into it.
All right, let's do it. All right, so the first thing we'll talk about are goals. What are our goals for 2022 and financially? So we just want to talk about that for a few minutes, and then hopefully we could give y'all some tips on some things that you can do with your finances this year. All right, guys, so the first thing we want to do as far as our goals, I'm just going to list a few things that we want to do this year financially. And one of the first things we want to do is max out our Roth IRAs. For Brittany and I, that's $6,000 for the year. So that's $12,000 total. So we want to be able to max those out. That is after-tax dollars for Roth IRA, individual retirement account, and all of your contributions that you make grows tax-free. So whenever you get ready to access that money is $59.5 in order to avoid the 10% penalty before retirement. We want to allow that nest egg to grow without touching it. The second thing we want to max out is TSP, which is a thrift savings plan, and that's what I have through the Navy. It's just like a 401k or a 403b. So we want to max that out, and it's $20,500 for me. I'm in the military, so we get to max that out, and this will be our first year planning to max that out, right?
Yeah, super excited.
Yeah, so if you're not familiar, we did just pay off over $235,000 of debt last year. March 1st, we became debt-free 2021. So now we get to invest,
yes,
right?
Yes.
We get to plan for our future, you know? And so we're very excited about doing that. And so the next thing that we want to do is we want to contribute to our daughter's 529s. Right? That's something that we started doing after we paid off our debt last year. We started contributing money to their 529s, right? So that's for their college education. We want to be able to send them to school debt-free, you know, and then just giving them that flexibility, giving them options so they don't have to come out of school with student loans like most of us do. So we want to give them a chance to like breathe. And so yeah, we're very excited about that.
Yeah.
Very excited about that. Also, the next thing we want to do is continue to contribute to our brokerage account. So we have a brokerage account with Vanguard, and that's going to be huge for us once we max out all of our other accounts. The brokerage account is going to be something that we can access before we turn 59 and a half, which leads me into our next goal that we're so excited to get started on, man. And so the next goal is a FIRE journey.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And that stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. And for me, I'm in the military. I've been in for almost 11 years now. This year is, January 10th will be my 11th anniversary. So I got about 10 years left, and the goal is to retire. Once I hit that 20-year mark, to go ahead and retire, like not work for anybody if we don't want to.
Yes.
That's the goal. So the FIRE journey, we'll talk about that in another video. Just kind of break that down. We've been studying on it, and just really trying to get smart about how we can set ourselves up to retire early in our mid-40s and not have to ever work for anybody else. We work if we want to work.
Yeah.
Work for ourselves.
Just to be financially independent.
Yep. And then the last thing as far as goals is just continue to tie 10% of our income. So we've been doing that for years now. We did that through our debt-free journey. And we want to continue to do that because the 10% that we tithe, we didn't miss it. You know, we were able to contribute to God's kingdom. We're believers. And, you know, we were able to help our churches out that we attend, that we're members of. So that's been a huge blessing for us. And we want to continue to be obedient in God's word to tithe 10% of our money to him and just continue to build the kingdom and push the movement forward. So, and yeah. So, and the last thing for us goes, side hustles.
Yes.
We want to start some side hustles, add some additional income to the family. And we've been doing some research on that, and we'll keep you guys posted on what we come up with, because in order for us to achieve the fire journey, we're gonna need more money coming in, more money to work for us. The little soldiers out there just working for us, the little workers, every dollar is a worker.
That's right.
You know, they go and they recruit and they make more money for you. So that's the goal, some of our goals here financially, and we're excited to get started about that, y'all. I'm just like, ever since we became debt free, it's opened up many possibilities for us, and we were able to dream, and we're able to dream bigger. You know, when you got those chains locked on you, man, it's hard to think outside of that, honestly. And that's something that we went through, testament to that. So, and yeah.
So make sure you guys set your financial goals for 2022. Leave us some comments down below to let us know what are some of your financial goals in 2022.
Yeah, we want to know, man. And we want to know if we can relate. If y'all want to know like more details on what a Roth IRA is, how you can get started, drop us a comment below.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So the second thing that we're going to do to win financially in 2022 is have a strategy. So a part of the strategy is making sure that our budget is tight, you guys. So that's the first thing that we do. Every single month we sit down and we do our budget. And we'll revisit our budget at the end of the month, a few days before the next month, just to make sure that we are planning properly and ahead of time. And so that we can reflect back on the last month to see, give us some type of baseline to see what we've spent, where we have went over, where we have over budgeted, where we could take down some money from. That gives you a good idea of how to budget for the following month. So having a budget is really going to help us financially. It's going to help us stay on top of how much money we want to spend outside of our rent that we pay here, our utilities and things like that, so that we can make sure that we are putting the money that we want to put towards our savings goal. We are doing that, you know. So another strategy that we have is making our investments automated. That is something that we decided to do about a month ago. We started it, and we definitely want to continue doing it moving forward in 2022. We want to make sure that we are paying ourselves first. So first we pay our tithes, and then we want to make sure that we are putting the money that we want to put towards our investments. Those things are automatically coming out of our account, so that we don't have to worry about spending the money. We don't have to worry about, oh, we need a little bit of this for something else. It's automatically taken out of our account. And so it gives us a good idea of how much our savings rate is as well. And just to go back to the budget really quickly, you guys. So some people like to do their budget just with pen and paper, you know, very old school traditional way, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that you identify how you like to do your budget. And then some people like to do their budget from their laptop, you know. For example, some people like to use an Excel spreadsheet right from their laptop, or even for your iPhone. You can use it from there. And speaking of iPhone, some people like to use a app, and that's what we do. We use the app. We use the app every dollar, and that has helped us out a ton when it comes to budgeting. So on our budgeting app, it'll tell us how much money we have coming in for the month, how much money we are tithing, and how much money we are saving. And then everything underneath there is what falls in line: our rent, our transportation costs, our our utilities, our everything else, right?
Yeah. And y'all let us know in the comments what type of budget, what way you like to budget.
Yeah.
So I know for me, I started off pen and paper, and I did that for a long time. But just switching to the app made it a lot more convenient. But I know a lot of friends that still use pen and paper, which is cool. You know, so let us know which way you like to budget. Very interested to know. So, and also we're gonna do a video on how to budget. So that's gonna be pretty cool too.
So stay on the look for that.
Yeah. All right, family. The third thing we want to do in order to win financially in 2022 is execute. You have to execute, right? So you need a plan. Your plan leads to your execution. So part of our execution is we want to invest monthly. We want to put that thing on auto draft if we can, right? So, and sometimes you won't be able to invest automatically. You might get a windfall of money in, and then you just have to invest it how you see fit. And so we get extra money coming in, like side hustles as part of the execution. We won't be able to allocate that automatically. So we'll have to go in and manually buy ETFs if we want to, invest that into ourselves if we want to. So that's part of the execution of the strategy, along with the budget, of course, making sure that we stick to our budget as much as possible. And I also want to touch on what Brittany talked about in the budgeting piece is don't be afraid to go back and adjust your budget throughout the month. You know, something may come up where you need to adjust. You have to pivot, right? So go in there, adjust your budget throughout the week. That's something that we do monthly. We meet probably a couple times a month and talk about the budget. Like, hey, we wasn't expecting this to come in. Let's pivot. So it's your budget. You make it what you want to make it, you know, and that always helps us. So, and also along with the strategy and the execution, you want to try to seek out a community of people that's doing what you're doing.
Yes.
Or people that you like, you're looking to achieve the things that they're doing. So try to connect with those type of people, those like-minded people. The commitment, the community and the accountability that it provides helps you stay in line. It can help you stay focused. It's like having a trainer at the gym or having a fitness coach. They kind of help you stay focused and help you stay in line on your diet and on your workouts. It's the same with being financially healthy. Having a community of people that can help you, like, hey man, that might not be the best choice right now. It might not be the wisest choice right now. So if you're single, seek out those people. If you're married, like, help each other out. Be each other's accountability buddies. So also, the last thing for execution is strategy, commitment and consistency. Be committed to your goals. Stay consistent with your goals. That's how you see progress. You might not start out fast and out the gates, and that's okay. Start out slow. Slow progress is better than no progress.
That's right.
All right, so keep going no matter what. You got a goal, set your goal, get after it.
Yep.
You might get knocked on your butt, fall down 9, get up 10, right? Ain't that what they say? So we're a testament to that.
Yes.
Had several setbacks last year. Kept going, kept swinging, kept having faith. You know, so yeah, that's part of the execution right there, guys. All right, guys, the fourth thing is follow up. Follow up with yourself. You know, and I kind of touched this in the third one for execution and strategy, but follow up. Follow up with your plan. And this is something that takes reflection every month. And we do this monthly, and it's not always pretty. So you look at, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna put myself on blast, right? I love coffee shops and I love cigars, right? And so sometimes I would go over my budget smoking cigars and going to coffee shop. It's crazy. I go from one coffee shop to the next coffee shop. And Brittany, she be riding me about that.
So that's another video.
Yeah, that's another video, right? But anyway, comment below if you love coffee shops.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We love coffee, y'all. So anyway, follow up, double check your budget. So mentioned this already. Pivot. If you see your budget is not in line with what you had said at the beginning of the month, pivot, change it, switch it up. Or stop doing whatever that thing you're doing. Because I had to do that. I had to peel back on the coffee and the cigars. All right, man, you going a little too crazy on this. So let's just cut that in half, right? Or whatever works for you. So yeah, that's something you can do to help with your follow-up meetings. And then also just, review the previous month. Review the previous month. See how you did, see how you can adjust for the next one. And that's it for follow-up.
All right, you guys, so this is the bonus. This is our secret to how we are going to win financially in 2022, which is not a big secret. If you guys are following us on Instagram or have been following us here on Ingram Muscle, you guys know that we are a faith-based couple. So prayer is definitely a cornerstone for our family. And that's how we get our momentum. That's how we continue to stay encouraged. That's how we continue to really be able to encourage others. It's through prayer. So on this journey throughout 2022, when you're trying to achieve your financial goals, or when you're achieving your financial goals, not trying, make sure that whenever you run into those bumps in the road, whenever you lose faith or lose heart, or whenever you start to doubt yourself, make sure that you guys are praying, because definitely that is something that we are going to be doing. Even when we have our wins, we pray, we praise, and we pray. Thank God for the wins. And you know what? Some of the time when we feel like, okay, that didn't feel like a win, sometimes it ends up being for our benefit.
That's right.
That's right. So it ends up turning into good. So so God is in control of our entire life, and that includes our finances. So prayer is definitely something that we're going to implement into our life, or continue to implement into our life and into our financial strategy and plan for 2022. And that is how we're going to win.
Let's go. All right, guys. So we just talked about how to win financially in 2022. Just some of the things that we're going to do and implement. Feel free to reach out to us. Leave us a comment below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Ingram Muscle. We're trying to grow this channel. We want to push the movement. We want to educate financially, because this is something that we didn't learn early. Like, we're just kind of getting around to it. So we're growing right along with you guys. We're not financial advisors. We're just eager to learn and eager to teach now that we have been educated, and we'll continue to educate ourselves. So this is something that we need to pass. This is the blueprint to pass down to our kids, right? And so stay tapped in with us, subscribe to the channel, like it, share it, all that good stuff. Happy New Year to y'all.
Happy New Year, guys.
All right, we'll see you next time.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.